Morning everyone, welcome back to Danny's Shore Fishing. Today is currently Monday the 27th of February. It's about 1:15 in the morning. Back on the beach again, and today's beach of choice is Sandgate again, where I was the other week, where I poggered my shelter. But as you can see, I've got me bigger loop. I did contemplate looking at other shelters, and I even thought about just an umbrella for now to get me by. But once I was out of the shelter the other week, it was too cold to fish, and I just kept thinking I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go fishing and be absolutely freezing and too cold to stay there. So I thought sod it, and I pretty much ordered this as soon as I got home. So I got down to the beach today. It just started to rain as I got here. So I thought I'll throw this up pretty quick, because they're very simple, quick and easy to put up. Providing, of course, they delivered it in a box. I took it out of the box, I put it in the garage with the other one, and put it in the car tonight. And but when I went to open it up on the beach to put it up, I thought I'll put it up a bit quick. It still had all the foam support, all the elastic bands and cardboard, and Christ knows what inside it. So yeah, I didn't think look at all that, to be honest. I wasn't expecting all that. So I had to sort of take all that apart and put it all back together and put the poles in and what have you, and then put it up a bit quick before the rain got any heavier. As luck would have it, that stopped before it did any damage. But I've been holding off talking to you. As I say, it's about 1:15 in the morning. I've been here since around about 10 o'clock-ish. I had a visitor, the guy that I met a little while ago round the Hive, and we had a chat for a while. Had a coffee and whatever. But I was hoping to be able to say there's the blank sorted and have a quick chat. But it's been so quiet, I thought I'd better switch you on and say hello, because otherwise I might not. It's been absolutely deadly quiet. I've had the odd little knock on the left hand rod. It's all geared up for conger again. Wire traces, size 6 wide mouth circle hooks on there. Half a mackerel on one and the other half on the other. But I thought I'd pick you up and have a chat. Them waves are coming in and they're quite fierce again tonight by the looks of it. Tide's 5.8 this week. I think it was 6.1 the other week. But where I'm set up, I should be far enough away that it certainly shouldn't cause me any problems. But I've got plenty of room behind me to move if needs be. But I won't be daft enough to let the waves in the shingle ruin this one like I did the last one. But, yeah, don't want to bore anyone, but obviously need to say thank you to all the subscribers, and new. All the thank you for everyone that leaves a comment, and I like the comments. It's people do give me pointers and tips and what have you, and I've been fishing most of my life, but I don't know everything, far from it. If anyone wants to give me any hints or tips, then feel free, crack on, happy days. But yeah, so as I say, I thought I'd better turn you on and say hello in case nothing happens and I didn't turn you on at all. But as always, I'll I'll give you regular updates through the night. Hopefully we'll have a fish or two with any luck. It's very unusual for me, a Sunday night. I've actually got tomorrow off work, so I booked the day's holiday quite a while ago, and I'll be honest, I'd completely forgotten about it. It's only when the fella that I work with said to me on Friday, he said, "You kept that quiet, you're off Monday." Oh really? That was a nice surprise. Completely forgotten I'd booked the day off. Well, I don't mind them sort of surprises. Good evening, young Vernon. I've been chatting and messaging Vern tonight. I know he's out tonight as well. My video will probably go up tomorrow. Vern's will go up in about 8 weeks time after all these others. Lucky bugger. But yeah, I couldn't get out last weekend, and I don't want to leave it too long. I want to try and get back to doing regular videos. I was surprised and pleased at the same time. I had a couple of comments yesterday. You haven't put a video up, is everything alright? When you put one up. So I was surprised to get messages like that, but thank you very much indeed. Andrew Jones, top guy, hope you're well, buddy. And yes, there's not really much else to say at the moment. Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned about the shelter, tonight, when I go out of the shelter, I go around the side, cast out, what have you, it is absolutely freezing. But when I come back inside and get out of the wind, it's great. It's not cold or anything. I've got me last one, lightweight 175 on tonight, and it's absolutely lovely. It's all fleece lined inside, so it feels like it's covered in there. I did forget I was going to put the long johns on and my thermal top on, because I knew it was going to be cold tonight, but yeah, I forgot all about it, to be honest. But I've got me thermal gloves on. So I've got my little bib thing on, or salopettes, what do they call them? They're not posh, expensive ones. They're only Port West workwear ones, really. But as you can see, because I'm only a short arse, they come right up here. Surprising, they keep you pretty warm as well. But yeah, we've got those on tonight. They're a bit long for me in the leg, but then everything's long for me in the leg. Amy had great pleasure a little while ago telling me, bearing in mind she's 11, that her legs are now longer than mine, because she knows what leg I am and she measured hers. So yes, I'm a short arse. I'm only 5'5", and I have only got 25-inch legs, which is awkward when it comes to buying clothing, because weebles are fictional characters, not reality. But when you're a big fella like I am, in the clothing industry, seem to think that if you're a 42-inch waist, you must be 7 foot tall with 36-inch legs. And that's right away across the clothing. Well, my motorbike gear was a nightmare to buy things to fit me. Absolute nightmare. Short leg on anything is about 28. I think I found a 27 once upon a time, but yeah, you say 42-inch waist, 25-inch leg. Must be a cartoon character. But I'm gutted really, because I would love a nice winter pair of Vast not necessarily waders. I've got the R boot, but the vast bibs even to go with this. This thing doesn't weigh anything. There's pebbles in front of me that weigh more than this goat. So I would like a nice pair like that, but just can't get them in a reasonable leg. And the last thing I want to do is spend 100, 150 quid, whatever they are, and get some scissors out and cut them down. I have emailed Vass on more than one occasion, because I've got a lot of their stuff. I spent a fortune on their clothing, but for whatever reason, whether they're laughing too much to reply back or what, I don't know, but they never reply. And I reckon I've probably emailed them 4 or 5 times in the last couple of years, just basically giving my measurement. Even if I know one of the motorbike shops a few years ago did say to me, pick whatever you want and we'll make it to fit you, which obviously is not going to be cheap. But, and I've even said on the email, if you can make one in my size, or leg length, should I say, even a 28 would be fine on the beach. A couple of inches round your wellies ain't going to make much difference. But I don't even get a reply. Very disappointed, to be fair. Makes me wish I'd spent all my money on a different make. But yeah, Vass, and I'm sure you're not watching, but if you are, rubbish service. Beautiful clothing, can't knock it, really can't. But rubbish service. So, right, that's enough of me waffling for now. It is cold. I've got my Thermolat in the bag here somewhere, so I'm going to find that, chuck that on my bald head. And what are we now, nearly 1 o'clock, so probably due another bait change. It'll say my left rod's knocking a little bit, but with mackerheads and conger hooks, we're hoping for a screaming bite, not a funny little tap tap. It might be like last week, there might be a dogfish sitting on it, and if that is the case, I'm not likely to catch a conger with a dogfish sitting on the end. So I might give these two a reel in and freshen up the baits a little bit, and see how we go from there. Hopefully we'll get something tonight. I don't. Admittedly, the south coast has been shocking recently, and I was at Midway Tackle Saturday morning, and there was a couple of people up there all chatting about the south coast, and the fish hunter was up there as well. Reese, he was chatting to some fella about the south coast. The river Midway's got nothing in it at the moment. The south coast hasn't really been much better. Nathan had a cracking session the other week when I had nothing. He went out the other day, and I think he got a ray in the first hour he was there, and then nothing all day. So even a good mark that we all know can also be a bit shocking. But at the moment it is very quiet. Yeah, so I'm going to do that then. I'm going to change these baits over and I will update you in a bit. Well, my suspicions were correct then. Dogfish. I would say it's quite a chunky one, this one, probably because he's got half a mackerel in his belly. But yeah, I did think there'd be a dogfish sitting on one of them. The other one was completely untouched, to be honest, but still, little doggy saves the blank, which is always a good thing. So I will update you again in a little while, and I will get this one back. Right, all in all, possibly last update from me. It's just gone up last week, so I'm tired at the moment. I've come back up the beach because the wave noise is quite hefty down there, so it's a bit more than the wind noise. The wind seems to have dropped, so I thought I'd come up out of the way so you didn't have to listen to the waves again. It's been dead. Right, that was a bit annoying. I was actually going to mention I managed to do the whole night with one GoPro battery, but yeah, before I had a chance to say it, the battery ran out. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, it's been very deadly quiet since I had the dogfish earlier on. The rods are going up and down with the waves, because the waves are pretty fierce coming in. But I keep tightening up on them and feeling there's nothing on there. But there might be. Last week I had a couple of dogfish. I had a dogfish on each rod when I packed up. So if that happens again, then I'll get them on camera. But yeah, so it's just gone high tide. So it's about 3:45 in the morning, I think. But I'm going to start packing up shortly. Main reason being, I'm bloody knackered. Amy had me up early yesterday going swimming and went shopping to buy some makeup, but yeah, I'm starting to get quite tired because there's not a lot happening. You're not moving around to keep yourself occupied and awake. I've been walking up and down the beach just to keep your feet warm and keep your blood moving. But yeah, I'm starting to get pretty tired now, just sitting there. I think I might have another coffee before the drive home, and I'll start packing the rods up. As I say, if there is anything on them or anything happens between now and then I'll switch it back on and give you a show. But if not, thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, very much appreciated. If you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, please consider doing so before you switch it off. Thanks again to everyone who has took the time to subscribe and comment. Thank you very much indeed. Not much to show you tonight other than old man's ramblings, but at least we had a fish, so not a blank. And on that note as well, so Vern's out tonight. I'm hoping he's caught something. Even if he hasn't caught a cod, I mean, he's done August, so he's done 7 months. And Vern's not like me. I go fishing once a week, every other week, or every 3 weeks, or whatever happens. Vern don't. He goes once or twice a week, every week without fail. So in the last 7 months, he's had a hell of a lot of sessions without blanking at all. The cod in the last 12 sessions have been a bonus, but to go that long, a couple of times a week for 7 months and not blank, he's doing absolutely cracking. So well done to you, Vern. Absolutely spot on. I'll give you the thumbs up because I know you don't like it. But yeah, so well done to Vern. Well done to everybody else. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to have a coffee and sit down on my box and lean back on the big backrest, the breakaway thing that I keep forgetting I've got. Sit there with a backache, keep forgetting it's there. So I'm grabbing another coffee, give myself a stretch, and then I'm going to start packing up. It is bloody freezing, I've got to be honest. Only when I'm in the wind. It's only cold on the wind on your face. But this has done its job tonight. It's been absolutely toasty under this. And even these leggings gives you another layer so that it stops the heat coming out away from your body. So yeah, so thanks again for watching, and if I don't come back with some more fish in a little bit, then thank you very much indeed, and I will see you on another beach hopefully real soon. Bye for now.